So this is my parent class. Okay, so in parent class and id equals to 101. Okay. And student. Okay, see here test is my child class and student is my parent class. Okay, so now, so here I am creating the object of child class. Test t1 equals to new test. Okay, and here test. Okay, so see, this is my child class, and child class is extending student class. Okay, so in student class, I have written one variable, one constructor, and one more constructor, that is parameterized constructor. Okay, and okay, so third one is it is giving error. Okay, okay. there is no math one. Why it is showing error? Okay, see, there is no error. Okay, so if I run this code, my output will be, see, first see the code, see the code first. This is my constructor, this is child class constructor. Okay, and this is main method, and inside this parent class total two constructor is there. Okay, so if I run this code, my output will be, first, my name is Ram, means which statement is executing. So first this statement is executing. Okay, so this line is executing. After that, parent class constructor. Okay, so parent class constructor means this line is executing. Okay, so this line is executing. After that, my output is child class constructor, means this line is executing. Okay, so see how it is working. So we know that whenever we will create the object, at that time which will call at the same time, constructor will call at the same time whenever we will create the object. Okay, so here we are creating the object of child class, so that's why this constructor will execute first. Okay, so when constructor is executing, the first statement is super method. Okay, so whenever you will call the super method, means super method is used to call parent class constructor. Okay, so from this line number 7, compiler will go where? It will go to parent class. So directly it will go to parent class. So in parent class, which constructor it will call? Okay, so see, I am in super method. Am I passing any variable? No, this is default, this is empty. Okay, so which constructor it will call? It will call this default constructor, because in this super method we are not passing anything. Okay, so it will call this method. Okay, so when compiler will enter into this constructor, so first method is this method. Okay, so we know that this method is used to call present class constructor. Okay, so for this class, present class constructor, so these are the present class constructor. Okay, so this method is taking in string type value. So see which constructor is taking string type value. This constructor is taking string type value. So from line number 8, compiler will come here in this line number 11. Okay, so after that this line will execute first. Okay, so my name is, what is the is value? Is value is come from here. So my name is Ram. So this is the first output. Okay, after that there is no method, so compiler will go back to line number 8. Okay, after that this statement is there, so it will execute this parent class constructor, this statement. Okay, after that the second output will be parent class constructor. Okay, after that there is no statement, so it will go back where? it will go back from your from its calling method. So from where we are calling this constructor, we are calling this constructor from here. Okay, so compiler will come back here and it will execute this statement. Okay, so this will be the last statement. Okay, so everyone clear how it is executing or how the program is running? Everyone got it or not?
Mm,
Yes, yes.
repeat once again.
Okay, don't worry. So mm, okay, so here I am passing something. Okay, and okay, see, I am explaining once again. So we know that whenever we will create the object, automatically constructor will call. Okay, so it is calling this constructor. So this is constructor. Okay, so who is the parent class? Student is the parent class. Okay, so it will call student class. It will, yes. Okay, 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 okay. Now it is visible, na? Okay, okay, okay. See, from from there we are calling parent class constructor. Okay, for this test class, who is the parent class? Student is the parent class. Okay, so now see, in this super method we are not passing any parameter. Okay, so it means we are calling the default constructor. So see, this is the default constructor because it is not taking any parameter. Okay, so from line number 7 compiler will come here. Okay, so after that the first statement is this method. We know that this method is used to call present class constructor. Okay, so this is providing one string value. So it will check which constructor is taking string value. So this constructor is taking string value. So from line number 8, compiler will come here. Okay, after that it will execute this statement. Okay, so this one will be the first input. So we know that we are getting is value from here. So is value is Ram. So my output will be my name is Ram. Okay, after that there is no method, so it will go back to its calling method. Okay, after that this statement will execute. Okay, parent class constructor. After that no method, no statement, so it will go back. So from where we are calling this constructor, we are calling this constructor from here. Okay, so after that this method will execute and there is no statement, so program will stop. Okay, so and this is the execution process, okay, for this program. Okay, so everyone clear about this program?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so see, I am giving mm, one more example. Okay, so see, if I run this code, I will be getting output something different. Okay, so for the first time, this one was executing first, then this one, then this one. Okay, but now parent class constructor is executing first, then my name is Ram, then child class constructor. Okay, so see how it is executing and what how the compiler is executing. Okay, so see, here we are creating the object. Okay, so whenever we will create the object, constructor will call. Okay, so here the first statement is super method. Now we are passing one string value from this super method. Okay, so we know that super method will call the parent class constructor. Okay, so parent class, which constructor it will call? First it will check any constructor is taking any string value. So see, this constructor is taking one string value. Okay, so from this line number 7, compiler will come here in this line and it will execute this statement. Okay, it will execute this constructor. So first method is this method. Okay, so we know that this method is used to call present class constructor. Okay, so this method is not providing any parameter. It means from this line number 12, compiler will go here, default constructor will call this method will call default constructor. Okay, so that's why the first output will be parent class constructor. After that this method is this statement is available remaining. Okay, so compiler will execute this statement. Okay, this is value is coming from where? Is value is coming from this, from here. Okay, so this super method is providing string value and this string value is taking this constructor, parameterized constructor. Okay, so what is the value of s here? Ram. My name is Ram. After that there is no method, so compiler will go back to its calling method and it will execute this line. Okay, so super method and this method both are same. Okay, so these methods, so whenever you will pass any parameter inside this method, at that time it will call parameterized constructor. See here also, when I am passing any parameter, it is calling parameterized constructor. Okay, so when I was not passing any parameter, at that time it was calling default constructor. For the first time it was calling this constructor, but now it is calling this parameterized constructor, because here we are passing parameter. Everyone clear up to here? Up to here everyone clear or not? Is
Yes,
clear na?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so this is about super method. Okay, now I am talking about super keyword. Okay, so in my parent class one variable is available. Okay, so and here also in my uh, child class int, what was the name of id? Okay, id equals to 202. Okay, so now if I, so t1 dot okay, t1 dot id. Okay, now tell me, in this line what will be the output? 200 will print or it will print 100? Here I this variable is name is id, and here also same name. So which variable it will call? Answer will be 202 or 101.
202.
Okay, so see, I am running the code. Answer will be 202. Okay, so we know that inside the method, if local variable is present, so first priority is local variable. Okay, like that. So this is my child class. Okay, so first whenever you will call id or anything that is same name that is available in child class as well as parent class, first compiler will check inside first child class. So it will check in child class this variable is present or not. Okay, so if it is available, then it will call first. So if I comment, if I, so here I am commenting this line. Okay, so now if I run this code, my output will be 101. So first compiler is searching inside this class any id variable is present or not. So it is checking. After checking, it will it will tell that inside this child class there is no id variable. So after that it will go to parent class, and inside parent class it will check is there any id variable is present or not. Okay, so so it will directly call this method, and that's why I am getting output as a 101. But when I am removing this comment, so if I run this code, now I am getting output as a 202. Okay, so when I'm running this code, it is compiler is checking, is there any id variable is present inside this child class? Yes, it is available. Okay, so that's why it is printing 202. Up to here everyone understood why I am getting 202 output? Clear or not?
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay,
yeah.
so see, in my child class this is one variable, and in parent class this is one variable. Both are same variable but value is different. Okay, so here I am creating object, and through that object I am calling id variable. Okay, so id variable I am calling. So we know that we can call parent class variables and method also. Okay, by using child class reference. Okay, so this is child class object. So through that child class object we can call child class variable as well as parent class variable. Okay, so both variable name is same. When I am calling this variable, it is checking inside child class. First, it will check inside child class. Inside child class, if this variable is available, it will print. It will not go to the parent class, because in this child class it is already available. So why it will go to parent class? I I have already got my result, so why I will go so far? Okay, so it will just print this one, it will not go to super class. Okay, and if I comment this, so it will check first inside child class. So in child class, is there any id variable is present? No. So it is id variable is not present inside child class. Okay, so it will go to parent class, because inside child class it is not available, so that's why it is going. Okay, but when it is available, it will not go, it will never go. But if it is not available, then only compiler will go to super class. Okay, so compiler will go to super class, and it will check any id variable is present or not. If it is available, then it will print. Clear everyone? Okay, so now I am removing this one. Okay, but instead of, okay, if I run this code, my output is 202, but my expected output is 101. How I will print? uh, I want to print this variable. This variable, how I will print? I want output as a 101, not 202. Okay, this is also available, and this is also available, but I want to print 101, not 202. Is it possible?
Yes, possible.
Yes, it is possible. But from main method it is not possible. Okay, it is possible only inside the method or inside the uh, constructor, not only method, I think. Wait, so super super dot id. Okay, am I getting 101?
Yes, yes.
if if you super super dot id, see, I'm getting error. So if we use this keyword inside main method, I will be getting error or not?
Error,
Why I will get error?
because this is static area, and these keywords should not be present in static area.
Yes, for the same thing for super keyword and super method also, you cannot use super keyword or super method inside static area. If your method or constructor is static, it is giving error. Okay, that's why it is giving error, because main method is static method. Okay, that's why it is giving as a error. So void method one super dot id. Okay. And and I'm not calling this constructor. Okay, and this one also I am removing. T1 dot method one. Okay, so see, inside my method I can able to use super keyword. Okay, so super dot id. Okay, so if I run this, my output will be 101. Okay, so id is 101. So super keyword is used to print or used to call the super class, uh, parent class variable. So by using this keyword, we can call instance variable. Okay, so see, so this is my id. Okay, and so if I want to call this id, okay, so for example, int id. Okay, here I am removing this one, and this one also I am removing. Okay, and id no value is there. And here main method, and student new student, and id is 101. Okay, 101. Okay, now I want to initialize this 101 value to this instance variable. So how to initialize instance variable? We can initialize instance variable by using this keyword. Okay, so this dot id equals to id. Okay, so we are calling instance variable. How you will call instance variable? By using this keyword. If you directly use id, okay, so see, this id is still now its value is 0. Okay, so if you print here new student, new student, okay, student is dot id. If I run this code, I will be getting output as a 0. Now it is not initialized because see, I am not using this keyword. So 101 is coming here, and it is initializing where? Inside local variable. Okay, but if I use this keyword, this dot id, and if I now run this code, now I will be getting output as a 101. Okay, so to call instance variable, we are using this keyword. Okay, like that, to call parent class variable, here we are using super keyword. Okay, this keyword is called it is used to call instance variable. Okay, and super keyword is used to call parent class instance variable. Okay, so this here, this keyword is used to call present class instance variable, and super keyword is used to call parent class instance variable. Everyone clear or not? Please respond everyone, clear or not. Respond here. Any doubt? Up to here, any doubt? Okay. Okay. See, so this is my parent class. Okay. So inside parent class, what I have done. So these are total three variable. One is name, ID, and address. I have not provide any value for this. Okay. So here we are initialized the instance variable. Okay, so we are using here. So here I am removing this super. No need to write. Okay, so here we are initialized the value of instance variable. Okay, and this is my parameterized constructor. So it is taking one string, one integer, and one string. So total three parameter it is taking. Okay, so this is the code for super class, and in my child class I have created one constructor and one method. Okay, and one main method. So first of all, what I have done, I have created one I have created object. Okay, so we know that whenever we will create the object, constructor will call. Okay, so first this constructor will call. So inside the constructor, my super method is available, and super method is providing total three value. One is string type value, one is integer value, and one is string value. So from this line number 7, compiler will go to where? Here. This is constructor. Super method is used to call the constructor. Okay, so this constructor is taking one string value, one integer value, one string value. Okay, so those three value that is passing from here will come here. Okay, and so now name value is Ram, ID value is 101, address is HYD. Okay, so this name will come here, and this name is initializing where? Inside instance variable. Okay, now my name value is loaded. Okay, after that ID. So ID, I am getting the data from where? I am getting the data from here. So my ID is 101. Okay, so 101 come here and it will store instance variable. So now my data will be loaded 101. Okay, after that address. Okay, address also coming from child class. Okay, so address is HYD. So address also come and it will initialize the instance variable. Okay, so HYD. My variable is loaded with data. Okay, now what I am doing, so this is method 1. So when data will loaded, there is no statement. So compiler will come back to local child class, and there is no statement, so it will come back here. After that we are calling method 1. Okay, so data is already loaded. Okay, now I am calling this method 1, and method 1, what I am doing here, I am printing The superclass instance variable. We know that these are the instance variable. Okay, so by using superclass, we are calling instance variable. So name. What is the name? Name is already loaded. That is RAM. Okay, that's why it will print first RAM. After that, we are calling id by using super keyword. So what is the id value? Id value is 101, so that's why 101 printing. After the address is hyd. See, we are printing address, so that's why hyd is printing. Please respond, clear or not?
Yes.
Clear na?
Yes.
Okay. So this is about super method and super keyword. Okay. Okay. So it is a keyword which is predefined and non-static. Okay. So we cannot use the super keyword inside static area. Okay. It is used to access the complete functionality of the parent class. So we can call parent class method and parent class variable. Okay. Okay, for example, one more example. So this is one constructor, and okay. So this is method 2 that is present inside student class. Okay. Now from this method 1, I want to call this method 2. Is it possible? I want to call this method 2. Okay, this method 2 from inside this method 1. Is it possible? Directly from here
Possible.
I can easily t1 t1 dot method 2. See, it is possible directly, but I want to call this method 2 from here. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. How it is possible?
By using super keyword.
Super dot method
Yes.
2. Yes, so if I run this code, say I am getting the output super class method. Okay, so super keyword is used to call the parent class variables and method. Okay, and super method is used to call parent class constructor. Everyone clear now by what is the use of super method and super keyword? Okay. So see, this keyword versus super keyword. So it is a keyword. We know that this is a keyword, and super is also a keyword, and this is non-static variable. Okay, this is also non-static variable. Okay, and used to access current class object and functionality. And super keyword is used to access the parent class object functionality from child class. You have to use super class from where? In child class. But this keyword where you have to use this keyword inside current class. So super class where we are using, see, super keyword we are using from child class,
Okay.
not in parent class. Inside parent class, see, I am not using any super keyword. See, I am writing super keyword inside child class. Okay, and this keyword, see, this keyword where I am using, this keyword I am using inside same class. Okay, inside current class. Okay, so this is the difference. Used to access current class of must be used in non-static, used to access current class object functionality, and used to access the parent class object functionality from child class, and must be used in non-static context. Means you have to use this keyword uh, inside the non-static context, means non-static area. Okay, if you use this keyword or super keyword inside static area, you will be getting error. Okay, and this keyword, it holds object address. Okay, this keyword, it holds object address, and it does not hold any object address. Super keyword, it is not holding any object address, but this keyword, it will hold object address. Super method and this method. Okay, so it is used to invoke parent class constructor. Means by using super keyword we can call parent class constructor, and this method, by using this method we can call uh, present or current class constructor, and must be used only inside the child class constructor. So super method where you have to use super method, you have to used only inside constructor. See, I am using inside constructor. And one more thing that I have told when I was discuss this method, this method this method will be the first statement inside constructor. If it is second, then you will be getting error. See, here also I am getting error. So for the same rule for super method also, super method will be the first statement inside constructor. If you give the position to second or third or any other place, to super method, you will be getting error. Super method will be the first statement inside constructor. Okay. Super method, this method, and super this. Okay. So super method and this method, we know that super method and this method is used to call constructor, and super keyword and this keyword is used to call variables and methods. Okay. And these are constructor called, and these are variable, uh, not variable, keyword. Okay. So up to here, everyone clear about super keyword and super method, and what is the difference between super and this? Everyone clear now?
Yes.
So everyone, are you practicing or not? Okay, I am thinking to take one exam. Uh, so when it will be better? I want to take one exam. Sunday na? Sunday. Okay, so coming Sunday, I will take one exam. Okay, so please everyone be prepare. Okay, and practice more. And I will give the question that I have discussed. Okay, up to now that I have discussed. From there, I will give the question. Okay. Mm, Theory and coding. So coding will be more, and theory will be less. Okay. Coding and theory, I will give mixed. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone have any doubt? Anyone have any doubt? Tomorrow I will start method overloading, method overriding. Mm, Polymorphism, third features. So I have discussed two features of OOPS, that is inheritance, and one is encapsulation. Okay. So tomorrow I will discuss polymorphism. What is method overloading? What is method overriding? Okay. then abstraction. Okay, so when I will discuss abstraction, at the same time I want to first explain about interface. Okay, then only you can easily understand abstraction. Understanding Java abstraction. There. Okay, tomorrow I will discuss this thing. User interface. Your interface. Actually, interface is similar to method. Okay, not method, class. Same like as a class. Instead of class, you have to use interface. Okay, so here what I am using class keyword I am using, but in interface I have to use, say, instead of class here I am using interface keyword. Okay, this is called interface. It is similar to class. So inside this interface you can write variables and method also. Okay, okay, that's it for today. We'll continue again by tomorrow. Okay, bye, good night, be practice. Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, good night.